Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to tie a really great panfish fly that I got actually from another video on YouTube. This was actually a salmon fly. And if you know what I'm going to tie, don't give it away, I guess. This is going to be like a torpedo style fly. Okay, the hook I have is a size 8, 3x long. You could do a 2x or 3x or 4x long regular wire streamer hook. White fly, I use a lot of streamer hooks. I just have my standard UTC 140 denier waxed thread, great for spinning deer hair on smaller flies. Start your thread at the back. Okay, grab just a little calf tail. White calf tail. You can use green calf tail. The one actually, I caught a lot of fish on green and white. Fish don't seem to matter. In murkier water, I would use a green though, but trying to stick with materials that everyone would have. So let's take off all your white calf tail, like so. You do not need to stack it. However, I just give it a few taps in the stacker anyway. Just because I like it very even. Okay, so you have your calf tail here. This is actually too much calf tail. We're going to have to thin it out just a little. That's almost too much. You don't want that much calf tail. Do I gotta warn you? Oh, that's just about right. Okay, you want the length of the tag or tail to be about as long as a shank, almost. Just tie that in. Take your butts from them off. Okay, grab a white saddle hackle. Could also use a grizzly. I use a white saddle hackle. This is my whole saddle here. I'm just going to select a slightly oversized, you could say, hackle. Takes sort of a while to find one of these nice ones. Oh, here we go. This is going to be about a size 8. Or you could do a size 6. You want it 1 to 2 sizes larger than what you're tying on. So, just strip off the excess. I'm just going to strip off a little more. And just tie it in right on top where you tied your calf tail. Take a small dollop. I'm going to get some super glue. Dollop of super glue. I'm afraid this has run dry on me. Just a sec. I left my super glue out accidentally, so the tip clogged up. You'll do that. You won't tighten the tops good enough, but good thing for me, only the tip dried out. Just put a small dab of super glue right on there. Okay, as you can see, my thread is starting to spread. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to spin it. Grab black deer hair. You can use regular deer hair. However, I like the contrast between the black and the white. Okay? You're just going to spin this deer hair all the way up the body, just like in the salmon fly, or the salmon fly version. which they use it for catching Atlantic salmon. Just spin the usual way. Don't bother to stack, just brush out the butts over a trash can. Lob off the tips over a trash can. You don't want your floor covered with deer hair. And just tie down right in the middle. You don't want that dense of a deer hair body. You want it sort of loose because it's gonna float either way, so might as well have it just a little looser so you don't use a lot of deer hair. So you're just gonna tie this in. Compress it just a little. Then come up right here, grab yourself just a little more of your white calf tail. You could use red calf tail for the front. That works great too, but for demonstration purposes, I'm sure not all you guys have a million different colors of calf tail. It's good to have, but probably don't have it. So just like the back, don't need to stack your calf tail, but I do. Stack calf tail. You're actually going to pre-trim this. You're going to be tying this in right out on front. So hopefully you can see how I tied that in. Just going to get this right on top of the hook. You want your calf tail to generally match your hackle. So that's why I do it. That's why you use white, because white hackle is generally the dry fly hackle that most tyers have, besides a grizzly and a brown. So grab some more black deer hair. You could use like a dyed orange. As we're speaking, I have another white saddle, an orange dye I'm working on dyeing for this specific purpose. It's actually just half a saddle. I have the other half dyeing into black for more flies. So just go right in front of my camera here. See my thread? It's right here. Just gonna go right in front of the calf tail tag. You're gonna stroke your deer hair back and whip finish. You want whip finished in your deer hair. Okay, this is going to continue on to part 2, where I trim and wrap the hackle forward, producing a pomper deer hair body. Okay, join me for part 2.